Hey, Jalen, congrats and welcome to Philly, man. You came here for your top 30 visits, so I was wondering, how those interactions with the coaching staff up here went. And a two-part question for you: what's it mean to reunite with Nakobe and Jordan Davis up here?
Yeah,
Appreciate
so
it.
the 30 visit, it went great. It was good vibes when I first got there. Talking to everybody, defense coordinator, head coach, GM, and it was all good vibes. And then coming back and playing with former teammates Jordan Davis and Kobe Dean, that's an exciting moment for me. Them guys was the leaders of the 2021 class, not class, but the 2021 team. And I just know that if I got any questions, I can ask them and also ask anybody else on the team.
We'll go to Chris Franklin and then John McMullen.
Hey, Jalen, welcome to Philly. It looked like when you were walking across the stage, you had a lot of emotion that was going on your face right there. What was going through your mind, as the seventh pick was coming along, and what was going through your mind as you crossed that stage?
It was a lot. My mind was changing up every second. But I was just thinking about how my family felt. Been grinding all my life for this moment right here, and just to see the smile on their face and the tears coming out their eyes, it made me tear up.
We'll go to John and then Martin Frank.
Hey, Jalen, congratulations. Just wanted to know how much you know about the Eagles and guys like Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, and how long they've been in this league, and sort of anybody else, if anybody else you kind of pattern your game after.
Yeah, so I know Fletcher's there, and there's a lot of good players there. I really didn't look that much into the team, but I know they got a good team. Super Bowl contenders, and I just plan on learning a lot when I get there.
Go ahead, Martin, and then Dave Zangaro.
Hey, Jalen, can you kind of describe like how much the Eagles asked you about, what happened in January, obviously with that tragic situation, and also your pro day as well? Thanks.
They really didn't ask much about the accident that happened. It was pretty much getting to know me and the love of the game I got for football, and just knowing my personality and stuff like that. And I don't really think they asked any questions about pro day. I think it was just more of just to get to know me and the guy that I am.
Go ahead, Dave, and then Jeff McLean.
Hey, Jalen, I know you mentioned Nakobe and Jordan already, but each of those guys specifically, what's your relationship like with them, and how much have you been in contact with them over the last year?
The relationship is very close. Like, we locked in for life. But I actually talked to Jordan Davis, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, Nakobe, we've been texting a little bit. I know they probably text my phone now, so when I go get my phone, I know they probably gonna have a little message for me, or we might just have a little FaceTime call real quick and just talk about what we about to do.
Go ahead, Jeff, and then EJ Smith. Jeff, we can't hear your audio, so we'll come back to you. Go ahead, EJ, and then Jeff.
Hey, Jalen. I guess going into the draft, did you have any, indications from the Eagles that, they might take you at some point? And what were your general expectations going in?
My general expectations were, whoever drafts me is going to get the best player in the draft. But, I just had high hope for Philly, because I had a good visit with them. And, I felt like it was a good team to, go to and play for.
Go ahead, Jeff, and then we'll go to Ed Kratz.
I'll try this again. Can you hear me, John?
Yes, sir.
When the Eagles asked you about your love of football, what were the answers and examples you gave to them?
Love football, ever since I was little, I've always been a winner. I played for a winning team when I was little. In high school, a winning team, and then in college, obviously, a winning team. So, I love to win, and that was one of the examples of why I love football. I love to win. I love to come back Monday and being one of the reasons we won the game, either Saturday or Sunday or something like that.
Go ahead, Ed, and then Zach Berman.
Yeah, hey, Jalen. What's this past, month or 6 weeks been like? Have you been able to learn anything from, what transpired with that accident and whatnot?
It's really been smooth. A lot of teams really on my visits really didn't bring up the accident. like I said, it was more of just to get to know me or know my personality, know the type of guy I am in the locker room and off the field.
Go ahead, Zach, and then Tim McManus.
Hey, Jalen, I saw that you saw Jason Kelsey there tonight. What did Jason Kelsey tell you in that interaction?
He glad that I'm an Eagle. He can't wait for one-on-ones.
Go ahead, Tim, and then Chris Murray.
Hey, Jalen, what can you tell us about what happened at that pro day?
It was just me, I felt conditioned, but I guess I wasn't. And, that was just me. I should have conditioned a little more, or a lot more before the pro day.
Go ahead, Chris, and then Chris Franklin.
Yeah, Jalen, what's your greatest strength as a defensive lineman? What do you think you bring to the table? How do you think you can help this team come next fall?
It's a lot. I'm a good pass rusher, run stopper. At Georgia, it was always stop the ball from running first. So I got that down pat, and now I'm opening up with my little pass rush moves, and I feel like just both of those are to help a lot.
Go ahead, Chris.
During your visit with the Eagles, did you guys talk about scheme perchance? And if so, how similar is the scheme that you guys run with Georgia, similar to the one that you guys run or potentially could run here in Philly?
Yeah, we did talk about scheme, but all the visits I took, almost every team talked about a scheme, and I can't remember exactly what we talked about.
Are there any other questions for Jalen? All right, thanks for the time, Jalen.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.